Hello, my name is Joseph Gardini, and I'm the product demonstrator and trainer here at Daegis. I'm excited today to show you the self-ingestion feature within Daegis Edge, our eDiscovery platform. The self-ingestion feature allows our clients to load data into Edge directly. It represents the full processing step as noted in the eDiscovery reference model as well. The resulting data is fully eDiscovery ready and ready for the analysis, review, and production stages of the EDRM. This feature is used in a variety of ways by our clients, but I'll give you two scenarios in which it could be used. The first scenario I'm going to present in which the self-ingest feature can be used is, let's say for example it's 4:30 p.m. on a Friday and you receive a small set of priority data and it needs to be ready for review over the weekend. Instead of having to send that data to our production team, you could upload that data on your own using our self-ingest tool in Daegis Edge. Another scenario would be if you had, let's say, a total of 100 gigs of data, but 5 gigs of that data is priority data. You would be able to use the self-ingest to get that priority 5 gigs of data into Edge much quicker while sending the remaining 95 gigs of data to our production team who will upload that data for you. So right now I'm logged on to Edge as an administrative user, so I have access to all the features in Edge. So if I go to the top and click admin, you'll see that I have the ingestion feature available. And when I click on that, I get a list of all of my ingestion jobs from the past, and I get a list of current jobs as well. If I want to create a new job, I'll go to New Ingestion Job on the left-hand side. So once I click the Create New Ingestion Job link, it'll take me to the job details page of the ingestion. On the first line, it'll ask me to give the job a new name. So I want to give it a specific name so that it keeps the audit trail intact and for tracking purposes as well. On the next line, I have the option to put a media ID number. The optional media ID number is a reference number that ties the dataset back to the ingest job. On the next line, I choose my custodian that the data is linked to, or I have the option to create a new custodian if they're not readily available in that drop-down box. On the next line is the case reference number. And the case reference number links the ingestion to a project within the Daegis billing system. And the use email notification will notify you that once the ingestion is complete. So there's no having to make any calls or send out messages or check on anything else to make sure that the ingestion was completed. So once it's completed and fully processed, you'll receive that email automatically. And if I click next, it'll ask me for my files to upload. And you want to password protect these files because anytime you make a copy of sensitive information, you want to have a password on it, and then you want to zip it as well so it'll upload quicker. So I'll choose my demo file that I have, and once I choose my demo file, I'll click upload, and depending on how large the data is, it could take from a few minutes up to a few hours for the upload to complete. So once the upload completes, it'll give me a job summary. It'll tell me how many files were uploaded and how many megabytes or gigs was the upload. If I click finish, it'll take me to the status window. So let me go into a completed job and I can view my full audit trail on an ingestion that was already completed. So here I could see when the data was submitted, I could see when the ingestion was completed, a file count for that ingestion, I could see the status of the job, which I could see here is 100% complete. I could see any exceptions in the data if there were any exceptions, and I could see just an overall data breakdown down below here as well. And just as a reminder, when we say ingested, we're referring to that processing step in the eDRM. So what that means is when the data goes through our self-ingestion tool, the data is fully eDiscovery ready, and it'll be ready for the next steps in the process once the self-ingest is complete. So let's go in and let's take a look at some data that we've ingested earlier. So once I go into that data, the first thing I get is a near native view of the document. And once this document is in the review project, you can do your redactions and annotations on the near native as well. Just to the left of that, I have a thumbnail view of each page of the document. And above that, I also have these pair of binoculars, which is our find tool. And the find tool is a doc text search that searches only for the single document. And we do have a search that will search the whole entire set of documents as a doc text search, but if you just want to search just one document, you would go to that pair of binoculars. Above that, we have a text view, which is just the standard text of the document. The field data, which is all of your metadata that was extracted during the ingestion. And then the doc info tab is going to have any information on attachments, duplicates, and Bates numbers as well. So that concludes this overview of the self-ingestion tool in Daegis Edge. Be sure to check back on our YouTube page for any current videos and upcoming videos as well. Thank you.